Well, it's good afternoon, my YouTube friends. It's Margaret again, and I just thought, well, I wonder how I'm going to do this because I've only got this little tiny room, and I've taken the Vanders, except one, and they're soaking now in plain rainwater because we've had rain. And the next thing I need to do today is to water the Oncidium types. And so as I show each one to you, then these will go will go in the bathroom and they will get rainwater. And some of them are quite dry, but not bone dry, if you know where I'm coming from. And the majority, well, I'm saying the majority, some are no ID. This is a no ID, this is one from Kathy, and I just wanted to show you, which is the best way to get into there to show you. It's for the light. Let's see if I can just move that little bit of there. There, can you see now? Those roots. So they're heading now to the mount, and this one's just gone absolutely berserk. You see, we've got a big root there, and we've got these roots here, and it's still sending roots out. In fact, in this area here, there's a root butting up against this pseudobulb here, and it can't escape. And we've got these little roots here that have managed to escape. Can you see that bulge there? There are more roots in there, but usually I don't remove this unless it's dying. It's actually dying back. And then these were the roots here. These are the roots when I originally mounted it, and you'll see that every one of those has headed down in to this sphagnum moss, and these are the new roots it's produced since. So this likes its mount, and the pseudobulbs are plumping up very nicely, and let's hope. I mean, I don't know. I mean, this is the first attempt at me growing Oncidiums and not killing them. So I'm going to put that one over here now, and just hang them up. And this is the other one. Now this is one of mine, and I've got it on this big piece of wood here, and if we look at it at this angle, these pseudobulbs are actually plumping up really nice, these are. And I'm going to show you this way. So what I'm wanting to do, just hold on, just let me move the camera. Will it come any further down? There we go. What I don't want is for you to get that oscillating fan in view all the time. Right, it's a bit of shadow now, isn't there? But let's see a little focus. Maybe I'm too close. Right, now is it going to focus? I've just moved the angle of the come on now, focus. No, I think not wanting to focus. And this is Alicera Samurai Renaissance Grandeur Fragrant. Look how that pseudobulb is really plumped up. And if we just manoeuvre these leaves out of the way, can you see the roots that have headed down into this moss? we've got that little green growing tip there. You can see the actual root tips, and you'll see them, and they're heading down this way as well. And now and again I pull these little tiny tusks off. Now this one might have suffered with spider mite at one time. Now this leaf I've cleaned, and I don't think it's actually too bad now. I run my finger down, and let's just wedge it here, and then there we go. Bring the camera down a little tiny bit, and so this one's doing fine. Let's just have a look. I like to just check inside the leaves, and the reason being, I'll show you in a minute. I'm sure there are remnants of spider mite, but that new growth there, this one here, it's grown tremendously. Absolutely. So I'm thrilled to bits with that one. Let's hang that up. This is one that's been severely compromised with spider mite. Again, it's the Alicera. But you see, look, I've got new roots here. Let me see them. I'm not sure. I hope I'm in focus. I don't know why it won't focus. And we've got this one pseudobulb. See, I've got another green root coming out the back there. And we've got several in this area here. But this one, let me just show you the leaves. And even this morning, what I do, I've got some of these pads here. They're dragon's blood. And I wiped these leaves down this morning, and look what I found. Don't know whether it's too light here, but there are remnants of discoloration. So I've wiped, and you look at the difference. Look, can you see that leaf all the way down? Look, I mean, I've got it again now because I've wiped these clean, and see, look, I've wiped that clean. I've wiped this big one here. I'll bring it a little bit nearer. Can you see how it damages those leaves? And I've even done this one. Look. So every one of these, when this plant has been in distress, the spider mites have attacked. And but I'm hopeful, because it's trying to put out this new little growth here. I mean, it's so weak, this little growth is, but I've not give up on it yet, because I've got roots trying to come through, and this is bone dry, so this will certainly need a good soaking today. Now this one I'm going to show you now. Okay. I wanted to ask you a question on this one. What's that? Can you see? I mean, is that a new growth? This is doing quite well actually, because it's sent roots down. You see the roots? So it's sent roots down, I've covered them up. And we've got roots coming down here as well. And there will be roots down inside this moss. And these bulbs have definitely plumped up. But I'm just wondering, is that a new pseudobulb or not? You see, can you see how that little root there? This is what I try and do. You've got to be ever so careful, because you see how the roots get stuck in these little bracts, as I call them. Hold on. See, I've got quite big hands, and then when you've got big hands, if you're not careful, you can catch them. But can you see that little green root now? So I've freed that little green root now. Now that's got a chance to travel. It'll either become aerial, or it'll make its way down here. You see, I've got a root there. Can you see how that root's stuck? And I've tried this morning, but that's got this husk round it, and that's quite tight. That again, let's have a look. No, that's a no ID. No idea what that one is, but it's doing all right. Just hanging that up now. And where's my big one? Oh, where's my big one? I'll do this one next, because this is the big one. And this is Peggy Ruth Carpenter. Be Laura. Now, I don't know whether you'll be able to see it. Let's see if I can show you. Amongst all these leaves. Okay. When I first put it on this mount, this zip tie here was way down there. And since I've had to keep pulling it up and pulling it up, and now we're on that last notch. Sun's come out again, hasn't it? You know. You try and time your videos so everybody can see them in the glory, if you like, and then the sun comes out. Right, so this is Peggy Ruth Carpenter, and look at the roots. An explosion of roots. And they're all heading down. And I don't know whether you'll see because of the light, but what's this area? I've got this area here and this area here, and I've got the pseudobulb coming up behind it. So it's as if there's something coming up in both these areas, but I don't know. And this is that middle one here. And this is the one that was very slow to send out roots. But look, they're coming now. The little tiny roots are coming now. And this has got a little bit of discoloration on the leaves. There's that another, if you like, another growth. That's quite a strong growth, that one. So we've got this other growth here, and we've got an abundance. This one here, can you? I don't know if you'll see inside there because of the light, but inside there the roots are going back, and we've got this one here, this end one, and those roots have also headed back onto that mount. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 big strong new growths, and I'm only hoping this will pick up. Right, now this particular one, can you see that pseudobulb? It's just a little bit soft, but it's not rotten. But look, can you see the growth that it's produced? And if we lift that back, we have roots. And I'm only hoping, as this particular new growth develops, it's going to get enough strength from those new roots to sustain it. But eventually this pseudobulb will be of no use to it. Likewise with this one, you see, look at this one. I mean, this is no idea what it is. But we had this little growth here, that little growth there, and I did notice let's see if you can you see in there? The sun's just come out again, hasn't it? We've got another new little tiny growth just emerging there, and so that's another one that's still in rescue, but you know, we live in hope. And so if I turn this round here now, so this is the last of the mounted ones, and I've taken it off the tripod now, and look how thick and plump those pseudobulbs are. We think, well, I think this is a twinkle, and we've got roots, and we've got roots, can you see, roots down there climbing on the mount. And if we look down there, which you probably won't see, we've got roots going in that direction as well, and that just loves that mount. So let's have a look here on the tray, which usually sit below some of these mounted ones. This one is this is my species one, Oncidium powii, and at a last ditch attempt a few weeks ago, I put it in this little pot with sphagnum moss, and there you can see we've got two tiny roots. And you might think, oh, well, it's only two tiny roots. Yes, but we didn't have them before, so I'm going to take two tiny roots. Some of these are faring alright, but again, I need to check some of them with the leaves, especially when they're discoloured. You see this one, it's got little tiny roots down there, and I've got that new growth, and have we got roots? That's the main thing. Doesn't look yet as though we've got active growing roots on that one, so that's one I need to keep my eye on. This is another one here, still looks a little bit worse for wear. It's still got shrivelled pseudobulbs, but you see, look at that mark on that leaf there. We've got a new growth there. I don't know what's behind this leaf. Can you see? Hold on. Now I've just removed that leaf. See, it's a very, very weak growth, but there's a little root coming out there. And let's see if we've got any other. Oh, we've got some roots, look. So I might be in luck with this one. I might be in luck. So that's another one, it's an OID. And here we go again, which is this one. This has got a little bit of discoloration there. And as soon as I can, I'll take that back. We've got a new growth, again with a little bit of discoloration. Have we got any roots? Yes, we've got roots. Right down the bottom. Look. I'm wondering, if this is some kind of an Oncidium type. But that seems to be doing okay. And then I've just got two more. This one's struddled. Can you see this one? And that was the part of the pseudobulb, but it hasn't actually died back. The leaf's a little bit crinkly. Hold on, see if I can lift this out here. See what we're dealing with. And yes, we've got roots down there. And this is the latest growth, and it's a little bit, can you just see how that leaf is getting stuck? It's a little bit, I wouldn't say it's dehydrated, but some of them have this habit of concertinaing, and if it happens like with there, it never unfolds itself. It's a darn nuisance. So we've got roots. So we'll take that as a positive. Here's another one. We've got I think this is another Alacera. Alright. And got that root there. Oh look, we've got plenty of roots on this one. And we've got that nice growth there. Oh! Look, we've got a root coming through that hole. So maybe this is the right time to pot this on, or to actually mount it. And ooh, that's unusual. The fan's gone quiet. So that one's a good one. And let's have a look at this last one. This one's got a name on it. This is supposed to be Praschechia. And I'm still waiting for this one. I've no idea how to look after this one. Doesn't look as though we've got any active growing roots. But I'll have to check that fan. It's unusual that it stopped working like that. Anyway, so all I can do at the moment, because of the situation with orchids, like I've said, I'm going to try and bring the orchids I've got into good health, and because I'm not going to be buying any. I've been online, like I've said, and I wasn't impressed with anything that I saw. So I think to myself, well, you're capable of looking after the ones you've got. So for the time being, I'll probably just do updates for you. So thank you for joining me. Thank you to my new subscribers. It's very kind of you. And I'll do another update quite shortly. So from me to you, take care. Bye-bye now.